you went through COVID, of
Sure.
course, and hair loss, and it's a lot of studies. We're seeing a lot of people that are going through hair loss during and post-COVID because of stress on the body. Tell us your experience.
Well, that's exactly what happened to me. Of course, I had COVID about a year ago and was actually hospitalized. And I experienced, shortly after my recovery, some hair loss. Visited my doctor. He said that's very normal. A lot of people who have experienced COVID at the level I had it have experienced some hair loss. So in talking with you and him, we thought this would be a great idea to come in and get the PRP.
So what the PRP does, guys, and Kevin, I know you know this, is it actually reinforces the follicle again. So what it's going to do is act like a magnet to attract all the good stuff back to the base of the hair follicle so that we can reinvigorate the follicles, because the follicles are the dumping ground for the body. So all the toxins and everything you go through when you get sick like that gets thrown straight at the follicles. The follicles go into telogen. Telogen is where they shed really quickly. And you've got to get them out of that shedding phase, because at the moment they're sitting, resting away from the blood supply. And so PRP is going to help to drive that growing cycle deeper into the blood supply so we can produce more, longer, stronger, healthier looking hair.
And this is not the hair that was part of my transplant.
Right.
This is my hair that I had that was not transplanted. This is my hair that was in my transplant. That did not get affected by this at all.
Because it's genetically stronger.
Right.
So it's a little bit more reinforced. And so thank goodness for the transplant.
So I didn't want people to think, oh, what they did didn't work. It worked. This is what we didn't do.
Sure, and I think we get into the follicles soon enough, we can reinvigorate them. And so that's a big thing at the moment. We have a lot of people coming and experiencing that. So PRP, exosomes is another one we can do, laser therapy. There's a number of different options we can do to get that follicles.
Need a little jump start for that.
That's exactly what it is. It's just a battery that's all tired. It needs a jump start. The hair loss, when did that kick in?
It was probably well after my recovery. I mean, I was feeling good. I was back to work doing things, and I noticed getting out of the shower that again I had some hair loss. And again, not in the area that the transplant was, it was in other areas, and I just thought, oh, that doesn't seem right. And my next visit with the doctor, he said, yeah, that's very common. Unfortunately, your body went through a trauma that it went through, and it's just part of what that procedure.
So were you noticing like hair coming out in your hands, or what?
I really noticed, when I noticed it mostly is when I got out of the shower and my hair was wet and I could see my scalp in areas where I hadn't seen the scalp before. And that's where I thought, ooh, let's see about that, and again, I was relieved to him to tell me that that's very common, that it will grow back. It just takes some time. And then in talking with you, we can help that jumpstart it a little bit too.
And that must have been tough, because everything else you'd been through, and we'd gone through the hair. The hair looked great. You're doing good. And then I know it was small compared to the battle you had with COVID, but you wanted to be back to your best self as quick as possible after that.
And you see the area of your hair, the head that you don't want to see. Not covered with hair, kind of uncomfortable. But I'm in the right place now.
You are. We're going to get it done.